This is ABC 7 News at 11, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us tonight. President Obama pushing for unity across the country in the aftermath of recent tragedy. Today, he met with President George W. Bush in Texas to honor the police officers killed in last week's ambush. ABC's Adrienne Bankert has more from Dallas.
President Obama joining a host of dignitaries and law enforcement at an interfaith service to honor the 5 fallen officers gunned down in Dallas and to commend the city and police for efforts to unify the community.
The murder rate here has fallen. Complaints of excessive force have been cut by 64%. The Dallas Police Department has been doing it the right way.
The president, along with Vice President Biden, former President George W. Bush, and their wives paying respects.
Today, the nation grieves, but those of us who love Dallas and call it home have had 5 deaths in the family.
The city of Dallas rocked to the core following the assassination of police officers working to protect and serve during a peaceful Black Lives Matter protest. ABC News learning the gunman, Micah Johnson, used this high-powered rifle in a one-man mission to target and kill white officers. The president categorizing the sniper's attack as a hate crime.
An act not just of demented violence, but of racial hatred. All of it's left us wounded and angry and hurt.
The site where the Dallas shootings took place remains a crime scene. Detectives poring over hours of body cam footage. Authorities believe Johnson, an Army veteran, legally purchased the 3 weapons he had. Dallas's police chief using lyrics from a Stevie Wonder song to express his love for the officers and their grieving families.
I'll be loving you until the ocean covers every mountain high.
The president set to meet with law enforcement leaders and community officials at the White House to discuss solutions to ending the violence. In Dallas, Adrienne Bankert, ABC News.
And on the Suncoast, spouses and children of local law enforcement officers wanted to make it known they stand with Dallas. ABC 7's Ray Collins was at one of the rallies tonight in Sarasota County, and he joins us now. Ray.
Yeah, Haley, it's a tight-knit group that closes ranks during times like this. What's it like having a father in law enforcement?
Sometimes it's pretty scary because you don't know what's going to happen when he's out there.
Emily Gregor is all too aware of the events last week in Dallas, where a sniper killed 5 police officers.
And it's just really scary. I don't see why people would do this. Emily
is feeling support at this We Stand With Dallas rally in front of the Sarasota County Courthouse. Here's Emily's mother, Michelle, along with the event organizer, Anne-Marie Cowell. And they say after years being married to law enforcers, 17 and 23 years respectively, what happened in Dallas did change them.
And I think we're more open and honest with each other. Some of these conversations, some of these conversations that we didn't want to have.
We didn't want to admit them.
Right. Because
to ourselves even, that it was a reality. It was just something I can be blissfully ignorant and nothing's going to happen. Put those blinders on.
Anne-Marie says being married to a law enforcement officer is a lifestyle choice, and not all the family likes that.
I had one of my teenagers tell me, you chose this life. We didn't choose this life.
But on this night, it was all about support and bonding. All lives matter, and we stand with Dallas. And despite the events that she admits scares her, Emily is not changing her career choice.
I want to be a canine officer and follow in my dad's footsteps.
So this was the Sarasota contingent of a much larger group called the West Florida Law Enforcement Wives. They have over 500 members, Haley.
Wow. So do they meet? How do they stay in touch?
Well, in small groups they do. Anne-Marie says they have a very private internet message board where they can speak openly and support each other.
So important.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ray. A similar event held by the West Florida Law Enforcement Wives in Manatee County tonight. A group of about 50 people posed with members of the sheriff's office while holding signs of support for Dallas. The group will be sending the photos to the Dallas Police Department. Police in Baton Rouge say they have arrested 3 suspects and they're seeking a possible 4th, accused of stealing several handguns as part of a plot to harm officers. Authorities discovered the alleged plot while responding to a burglary at a pawn shop. 1 suspect was arrested on scene and 2 others were tracked down. 6 of the 8 guns that were taken have been recovered. The East Baton Rouge sheriff says that given what happened in Dallas, authorities can't take threats lightly.
I think the threat speaks for itself. We can't take anything for granted anymore. We cannot take anything for granted anymore.
It was in Baton Rouge last week when Alton Sterling was shot outside of a convenience store after an encounter with 2 police officers. A federal investigation is underway. Video of that incident shows Sterling pinned down when he was shot. An affidavit in the case says officers saw the butt of a gun in Sterling's pocket, and they say that they saw him reach for it. Tomorrow night, the Sarasota chapter of the NAACP is holding a community conversation in an effort to bridge the gap between residents and local law enforcement. It will be held from 6:30 to 8:30 tomorrow evening at Bethel CME Church on 22nd Street. It's open to the public. And now it's time for a check on our weather. Let's head over to Bob after a pretty active afternoon with thunder and lightning and some rain in areas.
Yeah, some rain and also some very vivid lightning display to our north where severe weather was moving on through earlier tonight. Now that has calmed down considerably, but this is what we normally expect. The sea breeze interaction, the big storms firing up, and then the outflow boundaries creating other storms like we've seen in Hillsborough and Pinellas County tonight. Still some light to moderate rainfall lingering near Interstate 4 and I-75 into Hillsborough, and some showers still just offshore of Pinellas County. But for the most part, the rain is over for us right now. It'll be back, though, tomorrow. The heaviest rain by far was inland areas into Hardy, DeSoto, and into Highlands County, over 3 inches in some areas. Although we did have rain near Lakewood Ranch, downtown Sarasota. Also saw some showers all the way up to Bradenton and Palmetto. Right now, skies have cleared, temperature at 79, and the dew point is at 71. Pretty comfortable out there now with a northeast wind at 6. And the pressure 30-17. Well, much more coming up in a few minutes. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. We're now learning more about the efforts we told you about last night to address our seasonal traffic problem. Manatee and Sarasota counties, as well as the city of Bradenton and Sarasota, are all coming together for a regional traffic management project. The project includes the retiming of traffic signals to help alleviate backups. The lights will change based on traffic demand instead of a predetermined set time. Officials say the retiming of lights is necessary, especially during season when we have a big influx of drivers.
And that's really the point of this, is trying to make the signals more efficient and make sure we accommodate the flows. And of course the flow changes during time of day, season of day, so if we can change that to improve the functionality of the intersection, we make the roads operate more efficiently.
Sarasota County voted to move forward with its portion of the project today. The city of Sarasota is expected to vote on it in the coming week. The outside lane of the Sunshine Skyway Bridge going southbound remains closed overnight after today's tanker fire. That tanker had a tire blowout when it caught on fire. It was carrying nearly 4,000 gallons of diesel fuel, which spilled onto the highway. Crews were able to contain the fire fairly quickly. The driver suffered only minor injuries. Again, just one lane remains closed right now, but earlier the bridge was closed in both directions, causing traffic problems across the Bay Area. Venice Regional Hospital is making a pledge that patients will receive ER services in 30 minutes or less from the time of check-in. The medical director adds that the most critical health emergencies will still take top priority. The pledge comes as Venice Regional tries to repair its image after a number of infrastructure issues, including a water line break last month and a sewage leak last year. The CEO recently told us more than $20 million is being invested into the hospital's infrastructure. Straight ahead, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with the official Suncoast forecast. Plus, it took some negotiating, but Bernie Sanders is finally standing with Hillary Clinton as Donald Trump narrows his field of VP choices. And Cluck, that's the name of the organization urging Sarasota County to approve a backyard chicken ordinance, and it's getting closer to hatching.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
Hello, America. I'm John Crowder. It's Tuesday, July 12th, and tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $15 million. To win that jackpot, you must match these 5 white balls plus that gold mega ball. Now, let's see if I can make you a millionaire tonight. Our first number tonight is 22. That's followed by 8. Up next, we have 6. Your next number is 46, and your final white ball for this Tuesday evening is 68. Now for the mega ball. Tonight's mega ball number is 4. Again, tonight's winning numbers are 22, 8, 6, 46, 68, and the gold mega ball is 4. Now, don't mention all 6 numbers. Friday's jackpot can be $20 million. Good luck and play on, America.
Need new windows? Buy direct from the factory. New South Window is having a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Buy 4 windows, save 25%. Buy 6 windows, save 30%. Buy 8 or more windows and save 35%. How? Because New South owns the factory and you cut out the middleman. Award-winning, energy-efficient windows and doors installed with a lifetime warranty. New South Windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com or call now.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
They care. They take the time to understand you, take the time to understand your case.
There's no better satisfaction to me than to see a client who is happy because of the job we've done for them.
It's really actually very comforting to know that there's someone that you've heard of and you're getting recommendations about that you can turn to when you have a problem.
I felt like I had a partner in this, and he was going to be by my side.
USMed has great news for anyone living with diabetes.
If you have Medicare, private insurance, or prescription drug coverage, USMed will ship a new glucose meter right to your home.
And shipping is free.
My new meter uses only a speck of blood, so it's less painful than my previous meter.
If you have Medicare, private insurance, or prescription drug coverage, you're covered with USMed. We're welcoming new patients, even if your current provider can't supply you anymore.
I don't even have to test on my fingers anymore. I can test on my hand or forearms, and it's more accurate than my old meter.
So call USMed today, and you'll have a choice of 2 great meters.
One that actually speaks your results, or a meter so small it fits in the bottle of strips.
Act now, and USMed will include a free prescription discount card. We'll also send you a free diabetes cookbook. This is your opportunity.
So call USMed today.
You'll be glad you did.
Hurricane season is here. Are you prepared? ABC7 has the information you need. Access our special Surviving a Hurricane now. Learn how to prepare a readiness plan and survival kit. Know your evacuation route. Be prepared, Suncoast, when severe weather threatens. Access our special on our ABC7 app and all our live streaming platforms.
Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku.
Well, Bob, we didn't fare too bad in our neck of the woods. Just
Right.
really loud thunder and some lightning, but
Big
other
lightning
areas
strikes. I tell you, the heavy rainfall into Highlands and Hardee and DeSoto counties, and then severe weather warnings into Pinellas County. And we had some lightning. I got some video of this looking out from Bird Key Park and looking off to the north toward Tampa Bay. You can see that one particular area just flashing continuously, it seemed, as the lightning was just nonstop. And eventually that storm became severe about a half hour later, and didn't move much either. It produced a lot of rainfall around, and that's the big concern. When these storms move in, they produce a lot of rain, but also frequent lightning strikes. So be aware. Sometimes that lightning can occur away from where it's raining too. So brilliant shot there. And what a gorgeous sunset tonight with these anti-crepuscular rays. Actually, the cloud tops, as the sun shines and begins to set, cast shadows on the sky, and that's what you see right there at the North Jetty. Cindy Desmond sending that one in. Another one from Don Novi getting a look at that. That's looking opposite of where the sun is setting from. And boy, just some brilliant clouds out there tonight. Just love it when these storms are around and they produce these wonderful little vignettes for us. In fact, Greg getting this one here, a nice look right there at the rainbow that was in downtown Brady, and that one in Sarasota too. Tower Cam checking out this outflow boundary with some clouds developing as it worked its way out into the Gulf of Mexico, and you can see most of the showers and storms now have ended. Not after producing some rough weather, though, in Pinellas and Hillsborough near Tampa just about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. That an outflow boundary pushing off into the Gulf where it will eventually weaken. No rumble of thunder overnight to keep you awake. It looks like things will stay pretty calm. Still some light to moderate showers over the Tampa Bay area. All in all, though, some very heavy rain today, especially into the inland counties, over 2.5 to 3 inches near Sebring and also into just northeast of Arcadia. Lesser amounts right near the coast, but still up to an inch. Right there near Terra and also near, look like up near Bradenton and Ellington, also about an inch of rainfall estimates from the Doppler radar. 79 right now under fair skies. It's a little bit more comfortable out there with the dew point now down to 71 in the northeast wind. The high today, a little bit uncomfortable, 95 degrees, 1 degree shy of the record 96 set back in 1989. This morning's low was 76. Had nearly an inch of rain at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport, and we're going to see more of these showers and storms again, hit or miss, throughout the afternoon and evening hours, as things aren't going to change much over the next couple of days. 75 now in Jacksonville. It's 80 in Orlando. Still very warm in Miami at 85 degrees, and temperatures generally into the mid-70s where the heavy rain fell into Arcadia, Wauchula, Sebring at 76. 78 in Northport now, though. Lakewood Ranch, you're at 80 and 83 at Bradenton Beach. Well, the explosion of storms slowly winding down now, and looks like we're in for more of the same tomorrow as east to southeast winds will start the day off. Looks like generally partly cloudy to mostly fair skies in the morning, and then showers developing along that first sea breeze front at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they'll meet in the middle, and then they'll move back toward the coast in the late evening, and looks like similar conditions expected and anticipated on through Thursday. Some storms could be rather intense, and there's a possibility of 1 or 2 of those cells becoming severe as they move on through. Now, things may really change, especially next week, as this large area of dry air or Saharan dust moves to the west. It looks like it has a pretty good chance of getting all the way over into Florida and throughout the Gulf of Mexico by midweek next week, or possibly even a little earlier than that. It will make for brilliant sunsets and sunrises when we get that kind of situation moving on in. As far as the satellite imagery goes over the rest of the U.S., quiet across the Central Plains states. Temperature-wise, a very warm day today into the Southern Plains states, and still pretty warm in Minneapolis now. It's 79 degrees. Boston checking in at 75. For boaters, it looks to be pretty good. Not much wind out there for your sails, though. If you're sailing, a light chop, and the water temperature, a warm 90 degrees. The tides upcoming, low tide at 156 and a high at 758. Mild tonight, partly cloudy, 76 for your low. And then for tomorrow, look for another round of showers and storms, mainly in the afternoon. A high near 91, inland areas into the mid-90s, and the extended forecast calling for anywhere from 40 to 50% chance for rain and storms, mainly in the afternoon, right through early next week, depending upon what that dust does. It may actually shut things down by Wednesday of next week. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office continues investigating the murder of a 48-year-old man who was struck by a bullet in the front yard of his home. Detectives believe that bullet that killed David Morse on May 16th came from a home on North Shade Avenue while a person was shooting a gun in the back of that property. Detectives recorded bullets along with a .22 caliber weapon at the residence. They also recovered the bullet that killed Morse. However, a ballistics report from FDLE cannot confirm nor deny whether that bullet came from the gun seized from the home on North Shade Avenue. The investigation continues, and anyone with information is asked to call the sheriff's office. The Florida Supreme Court moved quietly into an annual summer break last week, and in releasing its last regular batch of opinions until late August, the court left unresolved questions about issues such as the constitutionality of the state's death penalty sentencing. Justices have been inundated with arguments about Florida's system after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in January that it was unconstitutional because it gave too much power to judges instead of juries when sentencing inmates to death. The state legislature quickly passed a new law in response, requiring 10 of 12 jurors to vote for death before a sentence can be imposed.
You are talking about somebody's life, but if the alternative is you get nothing done, right? And so you have to come to some resolution to make sure that the House and the Senate both are comfortable, and that's what we ultimately did.
In cases involving numerous death row inmates, the Florida Supreme Court is trying to sort out questions such as whether the changes approved by the legislature meet constitutional tests. Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders on stage together, and not for a debate this time. The Vermont senator endorsed the presumptive Democratic nominee in New Hampshire today. Sanders declared an end to their political rivalry and promised to help her campaign.
Hillary Clinton will make an outstanding president, and I am proud to stand with her today.
I can't help but reflect how much more enjoyable this election is going to be now that we are on the same side.
A Pew survey last week found that 85% of Democrats who have backed Sanders in the primary will vote for Clinton come November. 9% said they would vote for Donald Trump. And the presumptive Republican nominee, speaking of, seems to be close to picking a running mate. CNN is reporting that Trump appears down to two choices, former House Speaker Newt Gingrich and Indiana Governor Mike Pence, the latter of whom Trump rallied with in Westfield, Indiana tonight.
We are 119 days away from a great victory in the United States of America when Indiana becomes the first state on the board to make Donald Trump the 45th president of the United States of America.
Fox News, meanwhile, has suspended its contract with Gingrich amid speculation about his political future. And the conventions are just days away now, and we'll have special live coverage of both. ABC 7's Ray Collins and Alan Cohn will be in Cleveland next week for the Republican National Convention. Then the following week, it's the Democratic National Convention. Myself, along with Adam Cellini and Alan Cohn, we will be in Philadelphia to bring you all the latest developments here on ABC 7 and on our social media accounts. Chickens in your backyard legally. It could become a reality for some Sarasota County residents. County commissioners unanimously approved holding public hearings for chickens being allowed in a residential backyard. Workshops on the ordinance are set for August 2nd and 3rd, followed by a public hearing in September. At the urging of the local group Cluck, the county has explored following the city of Sarasota's ordinance that's been in place since 2011. That one allows for up to 4 hens per household since the year 2011. Sports is next. Stay with us.
Hurricane season is here, so when severe weather threatens, count on the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC 7.
We're armed with the most advanced weather technology.
And focus on the Suncoast.
The official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
Florida Studio Theater presents the 8th Annual Sarasota Improv Festival, July 14th through 16th. 3 days of non-stop comedy with 18 groups from New York City, Atlanta, Austin, Boston, Chicago, Columbia, Canada, Orlando, and more. The laughter will be unlimited. Don't miss what Daly City says is non-stop lunacy. Featured acts will include premier improv group Impro Theater. Improv Festival passes and tickets are on sale now. 941-366-9000 or visit floridastudiotheater.org.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names. They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
Call right now to get your free Senior Care Compass ebook. Find out about the 5 best-kept secrets on financing senior care and assisted living.
Call now, 800-290-0352. 800-290-0352.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, it's all about getting more for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. Stop by to see our new state-of-the-art showroom today, and you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet, a new 2016 Subaru Forester, for just $229 a month. Complimentary maintenance included at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
Looking for carpet? Look no further. Minnesota Flooring has Smart Strand carpet as low as $1.79 per square foot. Installed, no add-ons or extras. Unbelievable? Minnesota Flooring can have in-stock carpet installed in your home in 48 hours for as low as $1.99 per square foot. Don't miss these prices. Visit Minnesota Flooring today.
Now, sports.
The best Major League Baseball has to offer squaring off tonight in San Diego for the 2016 All-Star Game. The National League jumped out in front early as the Cubs' Chris Bryant hits a solo shot to the seats in left. The AL would tie the game up in the second, then take its first lead of the game on this two-run blast from the Royals' Salvador Perez. Red Sox slugger David Ortiz, meanwhile, drew a walk in the third before being pulled from the game. The crowd and all the players gave him a standing ovation seen here as he will be retiring after this season. The AL has held its lead for much of the game. They are in the top of the ninth, the American League up 4-2. Rays closer Alex Colome has yet to pitch in the game. The league's recent push to speed up the pace of games isn't working so well. The average time of Major League games so far this season is 3 hours, 13 seconds. That's up more than 7 minutes over the same time last season. Commissioner Rob Manfred told ESPN in May that the league is concerned about the increase, which has been attributed to, in part, an increase in pitches. Nathan Benderson Park has again been selected to host the U.S. Rowing's Youth National Championships. Some 1,500 athletes representing more than 150 teams from across the country will travel to the Suncoast, all of them vying for national titles in 18 boat classes. The event is set for June of 2017. Benderson hosted the championships last year, resulting in an estimated economic impact of more than $6 million. Glad to have them all coming here to the Suncoast. That's a look at sports. We'll have tonight's winning lotto numbers straight ahead.
ABC 7's Pump Patrol, a list of the Suncoast's cheapest gas on mysuncoast.com.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on the pedal. You get a clean mop pad that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
Dog days of summer got you down? Beat the heat with huge summer savings during the summer clearance event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. You'll feel cooler than ever when you drive away in a new Jeep Cherokee for as little as $19,999, or take home a stylish new Jeep Renegade for just $18,599. How about a new 2016 Jeep Patriot for just $14,999? Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good. Oh, and it tastes good too.
We can provide the right care right at home.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer, we have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called three-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Totoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
What a view. This photo of Jupiter was captured by NASA's Juno cam aboard the Juno mission. The picture was taken about 2.7 million miles away from the planet, showing its atmospheric features and 3 of its 4 moons. NASA is excited about the photo because it means that the Juno cam survived its first pass through Jupiter's extreme radiation environment. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty wild if you think about it, man. Great picture right there.
Just
more
the whole
to come.
mission, if you think
Absolutely.
about how amazing it is.
Oh,
and we're
yeah.
going to see, like you said, a lot more very cool photos. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.